Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brotops and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. We're gonna do something a bit different today. See, originally I was planning on just going through the various things, wrapping stuff up, all that fun stuff, and then going towards the final encounter. However, I'd rather... Considering that last episode we fought a Catan god, and, well, the death of Tyrus and all that, well, it feels like this series has kind of dragged on a little bit. We've gone through 20 plus episodes, and I've kind of, while the series was running, we did get the DLC released for this game. There was some DLC release called Heretic, and I want to give that a shot. I want to see what that's about, but the problem is, because this game was already running, we can't actually benefit from the DLC. So we're gonna wrap things up here. We're gonna find and eliminate Overlord Shazaragon, or however the flippin' hell you pronounce his name. Yes, and after this, that will be the end of this series. We might give a couple of episodes to... We'll play a couple more episodes for a new series just to see what the DLC is about and how it alters the game. But until then, we have a God King to eliminate. See, who do we want to bring with us? Bring you. And we'll bring the meat shield. Levestigens 9.22. Knowledge will ever be a blessing and a curse. We have uncovered the tomb of this world's overlord, and it will soon be awake. It seems there is but one course of action open to us. Haste equals no, Locked Dogmas. Tomb of Shazaragon equals +++ potential. Enough. The Dex is right. I return equal parts determination and horror at the knowledge Overlord Shazaragon lies within. If there is anything I have learned at the altar of the Omnissiah, it is that this Xenos must die. Statement acceptance, if that is your will, Magos. My will does not matter. It is the will of the Omnissiah. Alright. Here we go. Shazaragon is the catalyst, Magos. As he stirred in his sleep, so the Necrons began to wake. Now he has risen. Every Necron on this damned planet is climbing out of its sarcophagus. That is why it has to be done now. High-value target profile fragmentary. Overlord Shazaragon capabilities unknown. Reanimation probable. Xenos weaponry probable. Extreme combat capability probable. I expect Shazaragon to be more than the equal of anything we have faced on this world, but it would be the gravest dereliction of my duty if we left this world with the Overlord alive. Hunt solution calculated. Speed, Fury, Faith. Code Venerator Omega. It's all my Skitarii can do to keep a foothold in the tomb. We can get your co-out inside, but that's it. If the will of Mars is with us, it is all we will need. The hounds hunger, the spear yearns. The hunt is on. Yep, just like all the other boss fights we've had, it's just a single pathway. Forward! The image of Overlord Shazaragon looms huge in the net neurosphere. as if his physical form has a corresponding information halo that infects the very information in the air. The dread and disorientation this causes threatens to degrade the cohort's battlefield effectiveness. Let's see, we can counter it with prayer. Enact a painful self-flagellation ritual to purify, or sacredness. Let's see. Sacredness seems like a good idea. Through the terrifying image of Sharagon is undiminished, the cohort are at least able to focus their minds through prayer enough to concentrate on the mission at hand. Hypothesis. Council chamber / audience hall. The magnificence of the tomb of Sharagon reaches a crescendo in this chamber, where the walls are encrusted with statues of Necron lords, each with eyes glowing with some inner power. Concentrate rings of hypoglyphs cover the floor. Let's see, we can do as much damage to the chamber as possible, examine the chamber for useful resources or intelligence, or sanctify. Let's see. Let's give it a search.
Such fatal curiosity, like ignorant animals picking from the lair of a predator. Of all your failings, it is this that will kill you.
Well, they've woken up. The cohort pores over the sculptures. The eyes of the statues flare bright and a wave of harmful radiation washes through them. The voice of Overlord Sharagon pulses through the nanosphere. Meh.
Such precocious ambition for such a young and insignificant race. Like insects with pretensions to build palaces from dirt. What do you think you will do with your weak, fleshly bodies and your fanatical devotion to gods that never were? What do you imagine you will make of this galaxy?
God, you gotta love the Necron voice actors for this game. The voice of Overlord Sharagon booms from every voxcaster and comlink in the tomb, creating a deafening crescendo that is nonetheless distorted and unclear. Let's see. Perfection, we will advance the human race to a species as perfect as the machine. We will build an Imperium that will never fall, or we will exterminate all Xenos and rule as the sole lords of the galaxy. Perfection seems like a good answer.
What do you know of the machine? Your terror of innovation has left you enthralled to decay and ignorance. The rusted hulk of Mars is a monument not to the machine, but to your own slow death. The Necrons have attained the perfection you seek, and will ascend to heights still greater when you have all died out.
Yep, they've got the initiative. Hurrah. And we got a glyph. I think you're alright. Yep, you're a good one. That's a good glyph. Pushing onwards.
Every moment I learn more about you, the more I understand how to hate. This rage, this disgust that you feel at everything different from yourselves. That is what I feel for you. What quality, what virtue do your kind have that makes you deserving of anything but extinction?
The words of Lord Sharagon transmit to every soul in and around his tomb. Intrusive thoughts that seem to originate from the thinker's own brain. Honestly, I'm gonna go from the heart here. Steadfastness.
How can you understand your own extinction when you are as children, with barely a few thousand years of starfaring to your name? You cannot comprehend the threats that bear down on you even now. When your light is snuffed out, it will be as if you never existed.
Ah, God damn it, we all took damage. You prick. I can feel it, Magos. The unholiness of this place. The corruptive heart of Silver Tempress. Run analysis interrupted. Neurosphere infection / corruption / contamination. Speculation. Hatred / inhumanity given form. There are not words enough in all the scripture I have stored to prepare us for this. High-value target confirmed.
Magos Fastidius, I see you cannot come in person. No matter. When your pawns are dead, I shall deal with you next. Nothing is beyond my reach. Certainly not you.
Overlord Sharagon, yours shall be the fate of all Xenos. Extinction at the hands of a species you underestimated. You have tried to break our spirit, but you failed. Now it is our turn.
I will show you what it means to know fear, and stare your annihilation in the eye.
And we will show you what happens when you cross swords with humankind. To battle. Two. That's the second one. Yep. Grand Architect and the Vizier. The Visor, or Vizier, or however you pronounce his name.
What right have you to tread this planet? It was ours before you crawled from the swamps of your home world. Your manner of warfare is intriguing, but inefficient. Logged for future reference.
Ah, ye. I think that son of a bitch actually causes cognition, any cognition that's left over after the battle after a turn to disappear. So yes, it seems we've got ourselves a first target. Where are you, you little prick? There you are. Okay, so our heavy hitters are going that way. Actually, you heal, don't you? Yeah, you auto repair. What is that? Okay, you're going to that guy. I'm not entirely sure what. Heh heh. I'm gonna take a small guess that these things are what's giving our that son of a bitch over there so much so much damn health. You know what, just for this round, we're gonna give the Tech Priest some additional damage, because we need to do some... we have some work to do. One hit. 2 hits. Take a bit more cognition points because we can. Also hum. Okay, that's at 18 health, that's fine. And why not, we might as well just fill up the cognition thing while we're here. Got to test this theory that if we can break this, if we break this thing, it'll weaken one of them. Gotta love the scanner. It does good work. And why not? We'll also do some additional healing over here. Not necessarily because we need it, but simply so we don't have to worry about it all that much.
Give us a look.
Smacky smack. Damn, it's not quite dead. Let's have a quick look. Is there anything... Well, if I have to guess, I think that big sarcophagus over that side is probably where our bloody good friend the Overlord Sharagon is currently hiding. What happens when we do this? Ah, so that isn't so much in control of... it's not so much in control of his armor and defenses as it is his bloody health. Okay. Alrighty, we can work with that. And if I have to guess from the way that some of these platforms are set up, if you don't go out, if you don't go and, you know, properly purge some people, eventually they just sort of, some of the others might show up here. Alright, we're just going up here in order to go and fight the others.
I see the architecture of fate. I see your deaths written in stone. All the galaxy is laid out before us, and in it, your species has no place.
Let's go and finish this thing off so at least it's dead, gone, and we can focus elsewhere. Really don't particularly want to use this thing so soon, but whatever. As long as he's slowly dying, I don't particularly care what happens to him. Let's go and make friends with our good friendly Grand Vizier over here, shall we? Now it seems like a good time to boost our armor a bit as well. How are we gonna... That seems like a plan. We're gonna run by the big scary monster. That seems like a good idea. And of course the servitor, it will just sort of bring up the rear.
You still possess vessels of flesh, so primitive, so exceptionally fragile.
Yeah, boosting that armor, great idea, honestly. Was the right call. We can't actually do damage to him, but maybe we can stop him from being able to launch attacks. Which by itself, pretty decent idea. Alright, we'll push up here, grab some more ignition because we can. And swing for the fences. This is only the pre-log this is only the pre-battle, really. Admittedly, both of these guys on their own would have very easily been a bust fight, but Yeah, we're currently dealing with some other stuff at the moment. Alright. Get some cognition. Let's see if we can finish this fight before it can... Well, we can't, but we can at least do some damage. So that's something.
For us, the galaxy is made anew. For you, it is ending.
Let's see. Alright, he has the armor to absorb damage, which isn't great, but honestly, under the circumstances, it will do. Alright, let's see if we can finish off the Bazaar. Because screw you, Mr. Fancy Pants. And while we're at it, we're also just stripping him of armor as well. Because fun times had by all. You know what, I'll take an opportunity attack. That's fine. Reason why we took the opportunity attack. And now, just for added bonus, cognition there, another jab there. And now burn, motherfucker, burn. Well, there goes the Bazaar. Hooray! So now with that out of the way, we may actually be able to keep our cognition. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a crit there, but we'll take what we got. Now, can we finish you? That is the question. Yes, we can. So there goes the remains of the help. Look, we made a new friend. Yay.
Your fate was decided thousands of years ago, yet still you find what fury there is in your ignorance.
Let's see what you can... Ooh, hello. Ouchie bibbles. Ah, shit, he's gonna get another turn.
Is this how you hope to destroy us, Faustinius? With creaks and crickets?
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, I mean, thankfully he didn't take another crack at the tech priest, that's all well and good, but still. Ouch. See, any other... No, it's just pure health. Okay, we can work with this. Pure health, we can mow through this eventually. And we can try and taunt him while we're at it. As well as shield allies. Do a bit more. In hindsight, I should have done this from the get-go, but stuff it, we've already crossed that line. And thankfully, we at least have the option of regathering our stuff. One shot. 2 shots. Now get in there and thwack him. Also do some healing, because we can. Okay. Just gather all of that together, because... yay. God damn, we can't get the burn in, but we can at least get to relative shelter. See if we can burn this sucker down. Those are the... ah yes, a heal and X6 attack ignores armor. Well, we can try. I don't have high hopes of that.
I only hope there are a few of you left when we are finished with your galaxy. I would keep you as pets as a reminder of the absurdity of opposing us.
Ooh. Ooh boy. I did not realize he could do area of effect damage. Oh, that is not good.
If you only comprehended the full majesty of this galaxy, it would destroy your minds with its magnitudes. Only we can understand.
This is gonna end bad. Well, there goes Wovums. Wovums, no. Sorry, a bit of a cough. While we're at it, we'll do some bloody repair work. Because Because if there's anything we've just learned, it's that we need to do some repairs. Alright. Gather some cognition, that's fine. The servitor is basically good for nothing, but what can you do? You know what, screw it, because we can get the extra point of damage in. Why wouldn't we? And we'll also give everyone some additional armor, because, let's be honest, we kinda need it. Alright, and we'll also do some ally shielding. Because we can. Hang on. Let's try and move into a position where... Alright, we can get some burn in. Preferably without roasting everyone else in our party alive. You know, just out of courtesy. And we'll also do a bit of damage with the servo skull. Let's see if he teleports over here.
What an honor it is for you to be one of the first to die by my hand. An honor you will never understand.
Oh, we had a dodge. Nice. Yep, here we go. Oh yay, the servitor actually served a purpose. Not much of one, but a purpose. It died instead of a tech priest. Alright, it would seem that the honor of the final kill is going to go to Dominus Conrad. And just for the occasion, we're gonna do something special. Gonna charge this up as much as we can. I said good day, sir! And he is gone. Overlord Shazragon collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured war form. The information howl that goes up from the tombs of Sylvia Tempest is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron squads are locking down into guard protocols that make little strategic sense. It appears that they are not able to think on their own. Sharagon and his lords must have been delegating orders all this time. It is done, brothers. The threat has been ascertained and neutralized. My neurovotes overflow with relief and exultation. Mission complete. By the thrones of Mars, I never thought I would witness such a thing. The scriptures were true. There are horrors in this galaxy that only faith and steel can overcome, and that we should be grateful we shall never fully understand. Statement disagreement. There will be plus others like Sharagon. Possibility equals worse. Gleam every Dartrum equals never be unprepared again. Enough! Our work on this planet is done. The Adeptus Mechanicus can decide what is to be done with Sylvia Tempest now. I wish to return to Mars. I wish to rest. Rest and pray, Magos. ++ study data recovered. Secrets shall be uncovered. Imperative. Always learn, always seek, never rest. Those are matters for the future. For now, let us return. Prep the ship for warp transit. Consecrate the dead, comfort the wounded, and leave this accursed world.
The overlord of Silver Tenebris has fallen. The threat to the Imperium dies with it, if indeed it was ever truly alive. My cogitators whir with exultation. My emotional containment overflows, and I register true savage joy for the first time on this mission. With the loss of their guiding intelligence, the Necrons revert to basic defense protocols, making them easy prey. Videx curses that Silver Tenebris and its Xenos works are left intact. He promises to voice his disgust to the Archmagi of Metallica. Scaevola laments that I did not permit her to loot the Necron libraries for their forbidden secrets, and plans a pilgrimage to Mars to consult with the secret masters of her order. I indulge neither of them, for it is not my place to decide. Perhaps Silver Tenebris will fall into decay and obscurity, or perhaps another will come to destroy or plunder what we left behind. This choice I leave to time, to fate, and to the will of the Omnissiah.
And there we have it. Yeah, strangely enough, the credits is a scroll thing. You can actually... I'm just turning my mouse wheel to reveal more stuff. And there is Mechanicus 40k. Victory is ours. As I said, I do plan to start another game, another series of this in the future, just to see how Heretic actually changes the gameplay, or what it adds. But until then, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you.